All right, good morning, Watson. This will be our fourth project here. This one is called background removal. So what I have here in Google Classroom under our classwork tab, it looks grayed out for now because it's only a draft, but when this goes live, it will look like these others. Anyway, here is our assignment, and this is assignment number 4, background removal. If you click on that, it will open you up to this slideshow here. And at the end of this slideshow, I have a slide for your work. So slide number 13, you can actually start doing your work here on slide 13, kind of an FYI. So when you're going, you don't have to create a new slideshow here, okay? So let me go through this real quick. Here's kind of the end project, what we're looking at. And we're gonna start right off. First, it's saying, let's find an image to remove a background from. I have one right here. This is Justin Bieber, for those of you that don't know. He's Canadian. He is a singer, and some people love him, some people hate him. Anyway, we're going to make him into Justin Bieber, and let me show you how to do that. First step here, I want you to copy or download this image. So the instructions here to say right-click and save to keep. So let me show you what I do here. I select the image, and I right-click, and I scroll down here, and it says save to keep. So click that, and you can see it pops up on this keep notes section here. So what I can do here is I can just copy this picture. So if I just right click and copy image, now it's copied to my clipboard. You can also download this picture if you'd like to. So you can save this picture to your device if you want to do that as well. I just copied it for this demonstration. Okay, so it says here, copy your new pic. I just did that. I'll go on to the next slide. With your copied picture, go to this website, and it's asking you to go to this background removal website. And I have it open here already. So here's this website, and it says, the instruction there is, all you have to do is hit Control V, or if you downloaded that image, you can upload it here by pushing upload. So all I'm going to do is hit Control and the V key. And since I had already copied it, there we go. So there's our image, and it's removing the background for us. And there we have Justin Bieber with that background removed. Okay. So let me go back to the instructions here. It does a pretty good job, right? Like, it removed the background. That's what we wanted to do. But we're going to take it one more step. So it's asking us here to click the edit button. And so if I go back to the site, here's our edit button here. So I'm going to click edit. And what I want to do here is I want to erase a little bit more. Do you see how we still see his t-shirt and his gold bling and his neckline here? We're going to erase a little bit more of this. So I'm going to go to the erase, restore, make sure it's on the erase portion here, and you can change your brush size. So right now the brush is pretty small and it only erases just a little small area. I'm actually going to bump this up a little bit to make our work a little bit quicker. So there we go, that looks pretty good there. So I'm going to try to be pretty precise here. I'm going to start clicking, and you can kind of click and drag and hold around here, and wherever this marker touches is what gets erased, okay? So I'm just going to erase all this here. So we're going to erase. It's a little bit bumpy looking here, so maybe try to smooth that out just a little bit. But otherwise, oops, I cut a little chin off. That's okay. You get the point. Okay, so I'm done with that. So now what I can do is download this image. So let me download it. It's set here, image removal. Okay, so let me go back to our instructions here. Next slide. Okay, we did the erase restore. We're going to erase a little of his neckline. We just did that. Carefully erase around Justin's shirt up to his jawline. We just finished that. Okay, next slide. You should have something like this. Yep, that's pretty much what we had. We'll come back to this in a few minutes. So I downloaded it already. I clicked that download button. And we're going to come back to that in a few minutes. You have it downloaded. We're going to do the same thing with the beaver here. And you can see where this is going. It's going to be Justin Bieber here. So same thing. I'm going to right click on the beaver. I'm going to do save to keep. All I have to do is hit copy image here. I'm going to go back to the background removal site. I can X this out. And I'm just going to hit Control V one more time. Simple. And it will automatically remove the background. Perfect. And we don't have to edit that. So you can download this one here too. Or I think you can copy this as well. You can copy this. So you can copy or download. Doesn't matter. Go back to the instructions. Yep, looking pretty good so far. And then we have a background image. So this image here will cover your whole background. So here's one more image that you can add to your clipboard here. And what I'll actually do is, I can't copy that for some reason. There we go, copy image. Okay, so here's the first image we're actually going to start with here. So if you're thinking about layering this, let's add this first. So I'm going to go down to slide 13 here where it says your work here. And let me actually get rid of this box. But what I'll do is I'll simply paste or Control V that image on there, okay? And I'm just going to kind of stretch this out to fit this whole slide here, and it will go off the page a little bit. That's okay. So there we go. That's stretched out to fit that whole slide. And if I hit the present view, this is kind of what you see there. So it looks pretty good. Downloads. So I can go to Insert an Image, and I can upload it from computer. Remember, we downloaded it, so now let's upload it from our computer. So let me look in our downloads here, and I should have, there we go. There's Justin, and there's the beaver there. So let me add both of those in, and you could do it one at a time. I just did both at the same time. Okay, so there we have both images here. Let me separate these out a little bit. So I'm going to put the beaver somewhere on the screen, and you can resize this. You can do whatever you want to it. Okay, and then I'm going to add Justin's head somewhere on this beaver. Okay. Remember, there's this little handle right up top here. You can kind of click that and drag it a little bit to kind of get Justin's head just right, and you can resize. You can play with this a little bit from here. That's looking pretty good there. Okay, so that's essentially our assignment there. So again, you can do that on slide number 13. You can add more stuff. On mine, I inserted a shape, and that shape was a call out, and these are like those comic strip call outs. So you can add something like this here and give Justin a little quote or something if you'd like to do that. Okay, that's essentially the assignment there. Kind of what we're looking at after this is once you've done that, you can make it your own. Insert a call out. We just did that. Add some text, add another image. You can kind of make that your own from there. And then do one more on your own. So what I want you to do is think creatively. Think of anything that you'd like to add. Some examples here, as I said, put a celebrity where they don't belong. For example, Cardi B working at McDonald's drive-thru. Okay, think about putting yourself on the moon or underwater, or think of any kind of picture that you'd like to put in a different spot. You could put a celebrity at Watson, or you could turn yourself, put yourself in a wrestling, WWE wrestling program or something like that. So kind of think creatively here and make your own by using that background removal site, which was this website here. Okay, so that's your project. Hope you enjoy it. This one's pretty fun. Just a fun GIF of this guy laughing. Anyway, have a good day. Hope it works out for you, and let me know if you need help.